Hello, my name is Angela Terrell, and this is 5 POS 501. The definitions for referendum: a direct democracy process that enables voters to accept or reject changes or statutes that are proposed by legislature. Initiative: a direct democracy process that allows citizens to draft changes to the state constitution or statutes. Referendums and initiatives. How are they created? Form a political committee through the Arizona Secretary of State's online office. File an application for special serial number with the Arizona Secretary of State office. Acquire the appropriate initiative petition. Ensure any paid or out-of-state legislators have registered. Circulate petitions and obtain signatures from eligible voters. Submit circulated petitions to the Arizona Secretary of State office by the deadline. The Secretary of State applicable county records will process the petitions and determine whether enough signatures were gathered to place the measure on the ballot. All of this should be filed with the Arizona Secretary of State office. The Arizona pros and cons. Citizen participation. These processes allow citizens to directly influence law, policies, increasing democratic participation. Policy innovation. Citizens can propose innovative policies that the legislature may not consider. Constitutional referendum. Allow voters to approve or reject constitutional amendments proposed by the legislature. Who triggers this? The legislature. Statutory referendum, legislative referral. Allow voters to approve or reject new statutes proposed by legislature. Who triggers this? The legislature. Statutory referendum by voter petition, popular referendum, allows voters to approve or reject new statutes proposed by the legislatures. Who triggers this? The citizens by 5%. Initiatives allow the voters to approve or reject measures that have been drafted by the citizens themselves. This is initiatives, but the contrast of referendum enables the voters to approve or reject measures drafted by the legislatures. Short-term focus. Voters may focus on short-term benefits and ignore long-term consequences. The pros and cons. Citizen participation, checks and balances, policy innovation. Cons. Complexity of issues, influence of money, short-term focus. Initiative allow voters to approve or reject the constitutional amendment proposed by citizens. Who triggers this? The citizens by 15%. Statutory initiative allows voters to approve or reject new statutes proposed by citizens. Who triggers this? The citizens by 10%. Direct democracy is a form of government which people decide the laws and policies of the state, not the elected officials. The Arizona Constitution supports direct democracy through the use of initiatives and referendums. The initiatives, a process that allows citizens to propose new laws or change existing laws. If proposed initiatives gains enough signatures, it is placed on a ballot for public to vote on. Example of initiative in Arizona. As early as 1914, the citizens attempted to prevent elected officials from altering or repealing their measures. It didn't work. The Arizona Supreme Court interpreted the Citizens' Constitutional Amendment narrowly, effectively nullifying it. For political reasons, the legislature would usually tread carefully with citizens' measures. It would wait for a few years, believing the voters forgot before striking. The 43rd legislature was not so differential. It boldly went after several high-profile measures enacted by the people. The legislature gutted a controversial marijuana initiative approved by the voters. Upset with citizens group, launched a counterattack in 1998. It blocked the legislature's action. It also won passage of a constitutional amendment known as the Voters Protection Act. Arizona's Constitution now unambiguously states the governor cannot veto any measure approved by the voters. That's the end. I'm Angela Terrell. Bye-bye.